Welcome back, everyone. We had a little bit of a longer break here as we did have some teams forfeiting, but we are here now with round 7. We have Nobita on the Legion side taking on BPro here on the Hellborn side. Once again, what you got? I will be rejoined here by Thicolis.
Hello.
How you doing, man? That was a bit of a longer break, but we're back. We're ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long. An average, I think, average matchmaking wait time break.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Falling asleep in queue there.
Yeah. I have to do so many things when playing HoN. It's insane. So productive. But yeah, so let's get into the game. Looking at all the bans. I'm looking at overall the heroes. Just real quick. There's a few interesting heroes I'm seeing. I'm seeing a War Chief maybe is going to be picked. I'm not sure about Kronos. I would like to see Kronos maybe. And the bans, I'm actually surprised with the Sapphire ban. But apart from that, what do you think? What are you looking at?
All right. Well, my inexperienced Midwars knowledge is telling me some good picks look like Voodoo Jester, War Chief, FA. They did ban out the Flint on that last ban, which I think that's like a reasonable ban. I don't know if it's the most optimal, but they took out Sapphire, Artesia, and Gauntlet, which I think is pretty solid, right? Is there anything that they maybe should have banned instead, or you think those are the 4 notable
we can
ones?
see a lot of the picks have already went that I would have said, but I don't think Sapphire or Flint are that good compared to some of the others. Especially we see War Chief and Voodoo. Both of those I think should have been banned before Flint and Sapphire. Especially now that War Chief is up, which means War Chief can just dive Flint and just kill him. Like, Flint is really squishy. He needs to build a bunch of items. Also, there's a Clank. Clank can just flank and get him. Flint is not that great in Midwars if you have enough people to just dive him.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Man, now that you said Clanks, I mean, I really want to get...
Yes.
I said it in time! They heard me! Pick the Clanks! It's here!
Yep. I said it. You know, I know what everyone's gonna pick. It's all the things. We might see a Tempest and Tempest.
No, Tempest ultimate comp. We saw a Tempest earlier today.
Adrenal, yes, Adrenal or Tempest. Adrenal. Oh, Puppet, no.
Ooh, okay. They go with another.
Got a bit excited.
I guess maybe he won't be like a carry, but maybe he will be a carry.
I mean, it's a good pick. I just wanted to see that Tempest, that Adrenaline. That Adrenaline, it's almost a hook that he has, so it's so fun to see.
Mm-hmm.
Not many people play him, but he can do some pretty good hooks if the person playing him is doing well. That's why I saw him shadow and I was like, oh, maybe. Kind of faked us out with that Puppet though.
Okay, I want to bring up one point here before we move forward. So this is a Thailand versus European matchup. Yeah. And we're playing on US West server. Just to point that out. Now, to go over the lineups from top to bottom, Puppet Master, Forsaken Archer, War Chief, Deadlift, and Magebane for Legion. Very interesting lineup here. I'm looking at, looks like a lot of like right-clicking style of heroes.
Yeah. We're seeing that. I'm also looking at... okay, no, I'm not lagging. I thought it was lagging.
So like, not really a whole lot of teamfight presence, right, from the Legion lineup? I mean, there's some tools like the FA ulti, the Magebane, Master of the Mantra is kind of disruptive, but...
Master of the... I'm looking at the Legion pick. I do like the War Chief pick. Deadlift can be pretty good. It just depends if Clanks goes Nullfire and Voodoo goes the Sand Scepter. If they both go that, Deadlift really starts falling off as soon as they get that. So we're going to see how he ends up playing it, but it's really good for pushing. We might still be able to see some good plays with that. I'm scared of that Magebane pick, though. That Magebane probably is going to end up carrying a later game.
So he's a pretty strong pick, the Magebane?
Yeah. Yep, Magebane is a really, really strong pick. I mean, he's not going to be as strong. Hellborn doesn't have that much magic. It's mostly going to help against
got a couple targets to Mana Rift, the Soul Reaper being the big one, and maybe the Voodoo or the Martyr, but probably lesser options.
Yeah, it's probably going to be more the Soul Reaper. He's gonna nuke with his ult.
Okay, so Hellborn lineup: Soul Reaper, Berserker, Martyr, Clanks, and Voodoo Jesters. All right, so what do you think of this lineup for BPro?
That Voodoo's gonna do work. I can already tell that Voodoo's gonna do a lot of work. That stun is it's so annoying to play against. I always need to ban him.
I ban that hero every time I play Midwars. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
Voodoo, I hate playing against Voodoo Jester.
Yeah,
So.
same. He is. When I play him, the bounces go to crease. When someone else plays him, it goes straight
you
to
sound
me.
like me with Plague Rider. I can't play Plague Rider. My bounce RNG is terrible. I just stay away from Plague Rider at all costs. But Voodoo Jester, I'm a little better with. But yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Yep, I can't. I just can't. They need to be banned. Even sometimes Plague Rider needs to be banned. Like there we go. There's the stun. Oh.
Okay, some harass coming out from War Chief slows him up.
Oh, I'm actually pretty I'm pretty surprised how aggressive BPro's being, especially with a deadlift. If deadlift can just keep spamming his Q on them, they might just end up being way too low HP to be able to properly initiate. Oh, especially like here, he got all 5 of them.
Oof. He's already on 28 bonus strain, 1290 HP. Got a puppet show on the Berserker. Kind of drags him away though. Snark's going in pretty aggressively here. He wants to get that strength sap going. We're gonna have a fight here. Who's gonna get the first blood? Deadlift and Berserker getting low. Sorper as well. Nobody going down just yet. There's the nuke from Martyr. Takes out the Deadlift. He goes down for the first blood. Berserker, no, it was Soul Reaper who fell, and the Mage Bane, 2 for 1, favoring BPro. Heals coming in from Soul Reaper to prevent any further kills. We got the lead going to BPro so far.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Deadlift was stacking there for a long time, but Berserker also has a strength sap, so they just managed to counteract that by just pressing E, staying in there in the fight, staying long enough to just kind of just do damage and end up reducing their health enough. Because right now, Hellborn doesn't have that much damage for like bursting down people.
They're going in on the Mage Bane here with the Chain Spike. They're holding him down. He blinks away to safety. Now they're trying to get a turn kill on the Martyr. Very tanky target though. Has the wings for himself. He's going to be fine. Soul Reaper gets an illusion rune off to the side there. Nobody ends up dying in that engagement.
Yeah, this is gonna be, I think, a game that's not gonna. There's not gonna be many kills early on because both teams are very tanky. Martyr and Berserker and plus Soul Reaper is just almost unkillable.
Okay.
And on the other side, you have a War
stunned
Chief.
up here and bang slowed.
Yeah.
He's got the bad mojo on him currently. Deadlift, he's holding his ground for now. Very tanky Soul Reaper also trying to hold his ground. There's the wings, but it's not going to be enough. They both go down, both the Deadlift and the Soul Reaper. And now War Chief, he's stuck in a crippling... Nope, that's his teammate. He cannot be stuck in that, sorry. But he does get held down and goes down. Martyr slow coming into some good pressure. 3-minute rune, we're going to have a battle here. War Chief going to port in maybe. Nope, decides not to. Deadlift gets a regen, but can't really utilize it. I think he's okay here.
He's gonna run away with that, but he got really unlucky with that rune. He probably thought he was gonna get something like a haste, you know, anything except a regen. But RNG gods were not on his side.
Unfortunate.
Whatever.
Just run away.
But yeah, you can see. I think both teams have a lot of like tankiness, and not a lot of burst right now. I think once ults go up, we're gonna start seeing some changes. Voodoo actually can burst pretty well. War Chief can just start spamming his abilities, and Mage Bane could probably snatch a nice kill with someone that's low mana.
Okay.
So we're gonna start seeing
Voodoo's maxing the mojo. You like that? He's got the Sackstone as well.
Oh yeah, maxing the mojo. Yeah, I mean it's.
Is that better than maxing the cocktail stun? Or does it not really matter? A cooldown reduction from both spells.
You get more bounces with maxing out the cocktail, but I'm not sure if I like that more than the mojo.
The cooldown reduction's big too. You get like 2-second reduction per level.
Yeah.
We're being a little nitpicky here.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty good players, so they probably know what they're doing. Probably have a plan, hopefully. They're not just pressing random buttons.
Berserker's maxing strength sap. I think that's pretty solid.
Yep.
Just frontlining. He's not the damage dealer. It looks like they have the Clanks, who's that glass cannony backline hero, and then Sorper like as another damage source as well.
I think yeah. Berserker's just gonna go full tank and then kind of Maybe he'll transition after.
I have a question for you. Soul Reaper, do you want to level out your Withering Presence on this hero, or do you like going for the Inhuman Nature?
I think Inhuman Nature might be better, just because... Oh, well then, I think here's going to be a little pick on Soul Reaper.
He's getting healed up here. Deadlift, holding his ground, gets hit with the Soul Reaper ultimate. Gets taken out first. No counter kills coming in. Warchief ultimate is activated. They're getting the cooldown reductions. Mageman blinks in on the Berserker. He's getting healed, man. He was so close to dying. They turn it around. Double tap comes out for Karhuki. They're trying to get out another kill on the FA, but she gets herself the distance to safety. And I don't even think they got any kills onto BPro. They're just too hard to kill. The Martyr Winks came in clutch, the Astrolabials, as well as the Mojo. Berserker was so low on life, even with the Strain Stop, still survived.
I mean, we just saw just how much heals Hellborn has right now. Like, I was sure Soul Reaper was gonna die. He went from no health to full health, back to no health, and again back to full health. It's like he got healed, like,
an Astro and everything in between will do that, I guess.
Yeah, it's just so much heals. And the Legion just doesn't have enough burst right now to just handle that. Which, you know, I get. Maybe they'll be able to hold down the fort a bit, get Puppet and FA a bit more fed, and then turn this.
You like that Deadlift one for the Astro? I saw in an earlier match, we saw Deadlift go for more of the barrier into like a staff route.
Yeah,
I get your take on that.
I'm looking at all of their heroes. I think the best pick, is the Deadlift to have that Astro.
Okay.
He's the tank, and he's also a bit more supporty tank compared to Magebane, which is supposed to go carry. I don't think it's the best pick on him. It's just you kind of need an Astrolabe for Midwars.
Okay.
It's a really strong team fighting item. And he's just the best pick to have it. It's not usually the best pick, though.
Okay.
I think going barrier was probably...
Berserker's in the front here going ball to the wall, 1800 HP. Deadlift heals himself up. Gonna get nuked down by the Soul Reaper, though. Double tap comes in again for Karhuki, as he got the Magebane kill as well. And BPro is on the Legion's Hill now. Nobita being forced back into their tower. Magebane can't blink away. Getting chain spiked up by the Berserker. Here comes the piercing arrows. They melt. And Berserker now eating a puppet show, or voodoo puppet rather. The dive is happening though. Double damage clanks on the high ground, pumping in the right clicks. Needs to get himself back to the uphills. Warchief's trying to kick him down off that hawk. Soul Reaper might go down here. Mana Rift comes in, blows him up. And now Nobita is trying to push forward for some more kills. 4-12 lead for BPro. Magebane trying to hold his ground here. He can't blink. The Berserker pick doing so much disruption for the Magebane. And now Deadlift. He's trying to steal their strength, getting turned on in the background. Meanwhile, on the high ground, we have Clanks going crazy with FA and Magebane. He ends up picking up a double tap as he took out the Puppet Master while that was happening. 15-4 lead now. 3 more kills in recent going to BPro. Novi gets caught too far forward here on the Voodoo Jester. And now again, Nobita trying to push forward for some counter kills. Mageman blinks in onto the Martyr. Warchief gonna pour it in to his Spirit Walk there. Takes him out. They get some counter kills at least, so they got two straight kills.
Nope. So a lot happened right now.
Yeah, a lot was happening.
that was a lot that just happened. I think you basically pointed out everything. A few things to note. Hellborn was starting to get a bit gritty. You saw they were fighting on that high ground up there when the tower wasn't even taken, but I think they were just doing that just because they could take it. And they still went out on top. They could have probably exited a bit sooner and had one or two less deaths, but overall they definitely won that engagement.
Yeah. Yep. Clanks goes for the first item, Phobo. He's got 575 range, which still isn't that much, honestly, but he's able to poke from farther away now. The dives are happening. Snark is just going full out, and he's got a voodoo puppet on him. He just doesn't care. He's running through the tower, running back out. He knows he has Martyr behind him. The ultimate there was used, but I don't think it healed the most. Clanks now a little bit out of position. Gets a wings from Martyr. Might be able to hold his ground here. 3-man crippling volley from the Forsaken Archer. Clanks. The wings wear off and he melts. And now BPro is in retreat mode. They do still get a double tap on the Soul Reaper. They're not in retreat mode. They're holding their ground. It's a hat trick coming in for Karhuki.
Oh yeah.
War Chief still has the ultimate going, but I don't think he's going to be able to last too much longer. Maybe. There, he does go down. Mage Bane blinks in forward. They get the kill on the Soul Reaper. Mage Bane blinks aggressively. Wow. Thought he was going to blink out, but he decides to go in. Clank's forced to attack Voodoo Jester there from the Puppet Master. Voodoo's still holding his ground as well. War Chief decides to go in with the Spirit Walk. Tries to kick Clanks off the totem. He's still flying. He's juking. Kiting the War Chief. Right clicks. Crippling volley takes out the Clanks with the final auto attack as well. And action just doesn't cease. Sand Scepter locks Mage Bane in place for 1 second. Voodoo Jester, a little bit too far forward. Soul Reaper now, Puppet showed up. They can bring him down before he gets some heals off. TPs are happening on the high ground here. The Martyr gets out. Berserker going for the deadlift, takes him out. Now he's turning his attention onto the Puppet Master. 4 shots and 300 crits coming out from Snark with that Insanitarius. Forsaken Archer now, 1 more hit. He gets the heal, and he's gonna go down. Snark picks up a hat trick. He wants more. Make it a quad kill. No, Karhuki takes it just before he can slap him down.
Report Soul Reaper stealing that quad kill and stealing the regen, but he's healing him.
Karhuki doing Snark dirty over here.
Yep. But
25 to 12 lead now.
We're seeing just how strong Berserker is. If you just if you don't have enough damage to burst him down early, Berserker can just walk in there, press E, and just live. Be a frontline in the beginning, and now he just got 1 item in Sanitarius, and he's carrying. He's just straight up the carry.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's only 9% on the hero damage charts too, by the way. Soul Reaper and Clanks are still well above him. Mage Bane does go down here. Picks up a barbed armor, by the way. Which, you know, it's something, but they have a Nullifier in the works and a Sense Scepter already in play, so I don't think this barb's gonna do a whole lot, unfortunately. Piercing Arrow's trying to get some return damage here, but Deadlift dies, and now Mage Bane getting stunned up. Can't blink away. Berserker on the high ground, beating FA, chasing him. Now FA has to run. And that's going to be a dead FA. Champion of Newerth comes out for Snark. He hasn't died this game, by the way. The only one to not die. Single time. And playing that Initiator tank, which is pretty surprising, honestly.
No, Berserker can be really strong, especially considering how much heals he's able to get because of all his team. As you can see, they're just running in. Deadlift low, he's not going to be able to hit.
1 HP. He's actually staying alive for a long time. They did get a counter kill on the Soul Reaper, who has a Behemoth's Heart already.
Clanks is hitting like a truck. He's just hitting them.
Yep, he gets knocked off his flight. Still able to man fight the Clanks here, or the FA, rather. And actually, he survives. Nope, he ends up dying at the end. Here comes the resurrection, though, from the Deadlift. Brings back the FA, back into the party.
Who's strong.
Berserker is going ham. He might die here. That's going to be his first death. Drops the Bloodbath streak over to FA. 1,100 gold. That's going to give him a little boost towards his next Nullifier Blade level. The Clanks is now here, right-clicking. Now he's right-clicking his own allies. Gonna go down. Mage Bane also goes down. Martyr eats a demonic execution. Hat-trick comes in for Navi on the Voodoo Jester. He's gonna die to piercing arrow. No, he lives. No. The last arrow not in time. He got healed just before it hit him.
Soul Reaper just healing him.
Here comes the Sand Scepter on the Deadlift.
Yep.
Chain spiked up. Deadlift not tanky enough to hold his ground here. Mage Bane also gonna die.
Speaking of Mage Bane, dies so quickly. It's rough.
Yeah, the kill lead is becoming a bit large. Puppet's holding his ground, but now he's gonna die in the tower. The Elder made him take too much damage. And now Berserker diving for a War Chief. Gonna be forced to pull back. Martyr ultimate comes in. Mage Bane will go down here. And now Deadlift, next target being focus fired. He will also follow. The heal's coming in from Soul Reaper, keeping Berserker alive. Snark, oh, I don't know about that one, Snark. Should've ran away, man. You were fine.
No, I think he thought his lifesteal would be enough, but no, he got bursted down just a bit too quickly. But yeah, we can see Berserker's now getting some lifesteal. I wonder, he might go Maul, he might upgrade his lifesteal next. I think he's just gonna go more strength, just do more damage. There's not much Legion can do, I don't think, at this point. They might be able to hold on, get some picks on the Clanks, like right now.
Clanks is in some trouble.
Yep.
Berserker's just standing on a DD ruin, just sleeping himself, waiting for the fight to come a little bit closer.
Oh, yep, and once...
That's a kill on the War Chief, Deadlift as well.
About to get his ult.
So much damage now. 50 to 20, a 25k lead. I failed to see BPro losing this one at this point.
No, I don't think they're gonna lose. Just having like two big healers with a Berserker. Just if you can't kill the Berserker quickly enough, like what's happening, he just starts whacking your team. And you also have other targets you want to focus. Like you want to kill that Voodoo, you want to kill that Clanks. You don't have time to be killing that Berserker.
Yeah, Effie actually survived there. She's been staying alive in this fight.
Yeah.
In the background, dealing damage. They're actually kind of getting some kills here. I don't know if that's because their ultimates are down, probably. Martyr, even though he's out of mana, the Magebane can't really continue chasing him. And now Clanks is here. Oh, Magebane lives. 49 life.
Oh, that's surprising.
Oh man, the right click damage from Clanks is so much. I'm so glad we got to see a Clanks pick.
Yeah,
here.
Clanks is he's one of those heroes where he can, if you know how to play him in Midwars, he can just keep fighting and doing so much damage. But I didn't think he'd do as well. I thought the Magebane would be and the War Chief would be targeting him a lot more. But I think he's just
his positioning is very, very good.
Yeah. I just think the Berserker's just tanking so much that they can't really they don't have time to focus the Clanks. Oh, and there goes that symbol, so Berserker is just unkillable at this stage.
Yep. Alright, so the CC vote does come out, and that will mean BPro does officially take this one. Round 7 victory going their way over Nobita, but you know, it was kind of one-sided for the most of that, but still a pretty fun one nonetheless. I mean, I liked a lot of the picks as well.
Yeah. Near the end, I was starting to think maybe there would be a bit of a turn because they were still holding on for a long time, especially considering just the complete difference in kills there was. Like I think if they had managed to hold on just a bit longer, maybe.